Hey guys, and we are here for a Cup of Joe with Will.
Oh yeah,
And
backed by popular demand.
I know. Everyone was back in there like, "Where's Cup of Joe with Will? Where did it go?" Don't worry, it's back and better than ever. And we are streaming live on the Pilot TV Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as the Twitch app. Our channel name is MegaSota on both YouTube Live and Twitch.
Oh yeah, and we just installed some shiny new Pilot TVs over at some new locations, so we're gonna shout them out and give them a little bit of extra luck. We got those installed over at Smiley's Tavern, B&L Bar, Moen's Bar, Rodney's Tavern, Oleander Saloon, Big Dog Sports Cafe, as well as the Lamplighter Bar.
Definitely some great locations there getting those Pilot TVs. But we also have some great jackpots on the line for today as we start off today with a little bit of Twins Bingo just 10 minutes after we finish this Cup of Joe with Will. And that Twins Bingo jackpot is sitting at $1,139. You can win it in 52 balls or less. Definitely a great prize that you guys should definitely come out for on this Friday lunchtime.
Oh yeah, but you guys should definitely stick around because right after that, going from 1 to 4, we have our jackpot 125-cent cards, and that miner is starting off at $15 for you guys, and you can take that home in 52 balls. But not to worry, every $50 that will be clicking up 4 balls, meaning it should be going out super quickly.
Definitely exciting stuff there. We also have that jackpot hunter $1 edition, which is super fun as well. Every $100 that miner jackpot clicks up 4 balls starts off at 52, then it clicks up to 56, then to 60 to 64 once it hits that $300 mark. But today it's already at $181. You can win it in 56 balls or less. Definitely exciting stuff there. With it close to clicking over to that $200 mark, should be clicking up from 56 to 60 balls or less pretty quickly as well.
Oh yeah, but we have some jackpot hunters that we we have some jackpot winners from yesterday, and we had 5 jackpots that went out on that Thursday.
Definitely a good Thursday with some huge winnings going out as well.
Oh yeah, kicking us off, we had Moon over at Geneva Bar and Grill taking home $6,501. Definitely starting off the Thursday right.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, good job, Moon. We also had, sadly, taking home an even larger jackpot over at Trebek's Bar and Grill, taking home $36,158.
Oh yeah, next up we had Skull Vikes 8 over at Whistle Stop, taking home $696.
Ooh, love a good Vikings fan getting a nice win. But then that final jackpot that went out on Thursday went out to 2D4E over at American Legion Moorhead, taking home $839.
Oh yeah, good job to all of our jackpot winners yesterday. But we have some very exciting news for you guys.
Yes, we do.
Oh yeah, yesterday we just released another new e-tab. It's called Break the Bank, and you can try your luck in the banker bonus, and it's awesome. It's a really cool game. I like all the characters they have in it. It's really fun.
Oh, it is. You choose the right safety deposit box in that bonus route, you could be winning some really, really good prizes. It's really, really fun. Definitely check out the new e-tab game. But also check out the wonderful weather you guys are having over there, because it looks like it's heading into more of a springtime feel. As we're Egan, Minnesota, we're checking in with, and it's going to be a 69-degree high for today. Sunny, winds east to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Should be a beautiful day. I might even head out to a bar patio if I was playing some Pilot games.
Oh yeah, I would definitely check that out. But as it goes on into the night, it's gonna be dropping a little bit down to 47. Still not all that cold, but it's gonna be clear skies, low 47, with winds are gonna be sticking around to 5 to 10 miles per hour.
Yeah, super good stuff. We are always excited to head into that springtime, and no time too soon, as we only have how many days till that Minnesota fishing opener?
We have about like 6-7 days,
8 days, just about a week till that Minnesota fishing opener. So we got to get that ice melted so that you guys can hit the lakes and be catching those huge fish. But we do have that Twins Bingo we got to talk about. We already talked about the jackpot of $1,139. But those games from 12 to 1, you don't only have a shot at winning some great jackpots, you also have a shot at earning some points towards the twiking zone.
Oh yeah, we've had a couple switch ups recently, and we have to talk about 10th place.
Oh yeah.
Previously in 9th, getting pushed back. Sad to see Bryzo over at Atomic Star Tavern. He got pushed back by previously unranked, now in 9th, Lucky Tim, who's over at the Lakefront Bar. Pushing back, Lucky Tim has 97 points. 97,000 points, 2,000 points ahead of Bryzo with 95,000 points.
Yeah, definitely a close race right there, and they are all racing, trying to get into that 100,000 point club because we only have 3 players outside that club with Bryzo 95,000 points, Lucky Tim 97,000 points, and Puba in 8th place with 99,000 points. I feel like anybody could get into the 100,000 point club first, as they are all so tight-knit in there.
Oh yeah, but the gaps seem to be widening a little bit as you get a little further on into our standings. But our 100,000 point club does start at 7th place with Yo-Yo over at Riverside Storm Tavern, who currently has 119,000 points.
Yeah, definitely some great stuff there. And there was no other shakeups in those standings. So in 3rd place, we got our top 3 staying put. Sin Bob at Corky's Bar South Haven with 153,000 points. 2nd place, Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven. 2 top-tier players playing at Corky's Bar South Haven with 166,000 points. And then that number 1 player, the first player to get into the 200,000 point club with 211,000 points, it's Scrub Eye playing at American Legion Friendly.
Oh yeah, good job to all those players. And now on to the locations they're playing at. We seem to be having a couple close races as we start looking over into 5th place Corner Bar in Goodhue, who has 267,000 points. They're closing in on 4th place Eagles Rochester, who currently has 273,000 points.
Yeah, only a 6,000 point gap between those 2 locations. Could easily see a shake up there. But outside of that, there's not any other super close races, as our top 3 are very still solidified in their spots, as each one of them are in a different club. You got 3rd place, the only location in the 300,000 point club, American Legion Friendly, with 326,000 points. 2nd place, the only location in the 400,000 point club, is Corky's Bar South Haven with 434,000 points. And the 1st place location isn't the only player in the 500,000 point club, is the only location in the 600,000 point club with 695,000 points.
Yeah, meaning they're about to skip 2 whole classes ahead of everyone else.
And be in the 700,000 point club.
Ridiculous.
And that location is VFW Spring Lake Park. Some top tier play from that location.
Oh yeah, good job to all of our locations and the players that are playing at them. You guys are really kicking butt in this season.
Yeah, they definitely are.
Oh yeah, but right now we're listening to a little bit of Nugget Chasers. It's a classic 3x3 game. It's got a bunch of classic characters. It's got even a couple that remind me of some like famous characters from some movies.
Yeah, you got the dig bonus in there.
Yeah.
It's a super fun one. And it's one of those new ones that we've released in 2022 between Roaring 20s, Nugget Chasers, Blazing Wheels, and the one that just hit your guys' iPads yesterday.
Break the Bank.
Break the Bank. I don't know why I forgot the name of that one. Maybe because it's just so fresh and new.
Yeah.
But we have 50 different Charitable eTab games that you can play. Some that we put out a long time ago. Some that we just put out yesterday. And you guys can play anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5. There's awesome bonus and free play rounds in all those games as well.
Oh yeah, but back to our regularly scheduled bingo.
Yes.
After our Twins bingo, going from 1 to 4, we have our Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition. That minor jackpot you guys want to watch out for because it's starting at $15 that you can take home in 52 balls or less. But every $50 that will be clicking up 4 balls. So you guys definitely want to check in at that. That major jackpot is currently sitting at $12.40. That must have just gone out yesterday.
Yes, that was that 36 grand
Yeah.
jackpot that went out. I'm guessing that both the mega and the major both went out at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but that'll be at 48 balls for you guys, and that mega jackpot sitting at $25,000 for you guys that you can take home in 43 balls or less.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the minor prize is always going out in that one, so it's always worth playing those games from 1 to 4. After that, you get into our happy hour bingo, which starts off with a Lucky 4 bingo at 4 p.m. There's $12,410 on the line in that game, and if you can't win it in that game, you'll have another shot at it at 6 o'clock after 23 games of Jackpot Hunter $1 edition that runs from 4 all the way till 6 o'clock. The mega prize is at 100 grand and 43 balls or less. The major prize is at $13,902 that you can take home in 51 balls or less. And the minor prize is at $181 that you can win in 56 balls or less. And not only can you win those great prizes, you can also earn points towards our Jackpot Hunter standings, where we have quite a few more close races. Not a lot of shakeups, but the races are super tight knit here.
Oh, yeah, even at the back end of our standings, we have a close race between 7th place 2-8-year-old over at Jimmy G's Bar, who currently has 58,000 points. In that race that they're looking at, we have 6th place Brother Nat, who's over at the Chart House who's previously in a 5th place tie with Kimmy, but they got pushed back, and they have 59,000 points, only 1,000 points ahead of 2A Girl.
Yeah, and then Kimmy, who just broke out of the tie with Brother Nat, is only 1,000 points ahead of Brother Nat with 60,000 points. And then you just go another player ahead where 61,000 points, only 1,000 points ahead of Kimmy, is Kev over at the Deer Stand in 4th place.
Oh, yeah, it is such a close race between 4th and 7th place.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to have to watch those standings.
There is only 3,000 points separating those.
2A Girl can get a couple wins and jump right into 4th place.
Oh, yeah. So shakeups can happen in these standings, and I'll keep my eye out on it because shakeups always happen during the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And so we'll see if that's where that happens. But our top 3 did stay put. As 3rd place, we got Not Lucky at American Legion Fridley with 83,000 points. With 116,000 points in 2nd place, we got Bowl at Corner Bar and Goodhue. And in 1st place, we got Bobo at Corner Bar and Goodhue as well with 143,000 points.
Oh, yeah, but onto our location side of things, seems things are just about as stagnant with our player standings.
Yes.
But we still have a couple close races that are going on.
Oh, for sure.
Starting us off, even at the very back end of our standings with 10th place Riverboat Depot. Riverboat Depot and Sartell only has 3,000 points less than 9th place American Legion Fridley, who currently has 79,000 points, and Riverboat Depot has 76,000 points.
Wow. And then you get into another close race after that, as only 3,000 points ahead of American Legion Fridley. Fridley is Shady's Railside and Rice, but that's not even the person Shady's Railside and Rice is closest to, as Billy's Rockford ahead of them is only 1,000 points ahead of them with 83,000 points. Could definitely see Shady's Railside and Rice passing them up, as well as even competing with the number 6 place location.
Oh, yeah. In 6th place is Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 and Hilltop, who currently has 86,000 points, only 3,000 points ahead of Billy's Rockford. So we could see a couple possible large jumps here in this back end of these standings. But as we get further on into our standings, we have a little bit less of close races, because in 5th place, it's Gas Can Bar and Grill and Brainerd with a 6,000 point gap with 92,000 points. In 4th place is Concordia Lanes and Newham with 108,000 points, our first in our 100,000 point club. In 3rd place is Carbone's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 170,000 points. Closing in on the 200,000 point club is 2nd place VFW Spring Lake Park with 195,000 points. And in a league of their own, and in 1st place, it's Corner Bar and Goodhue with 374,000 points. What a commanding lead!
What a good score for that great location, Corner Bar and Goodhue. And now we got to continue on and talk about some more of our live bingo as we end off that happy hour with some Lucky 4 bingo at 6 p.m. After that, you get into some Skull bingo from 6 all the way till 10 o'clock. And some of my favorite jackpots are available in this Skull bingo, as you got a line prize of $915, primed and ready to go out at 10 balls or less. The large frame is kind of at a similar a money amount at $935 that you can win in 43 balls or less. But the jackpot that I'm going to highlight in these games is the coverall jackpot in Skull bingo, $58,516.35 available to win in 50 balls or less.
Oh yeah, that's definitely something you guys want to check out. But during our week, on our during our PGL nights, which starts off with our Tuesday, which is MegaSota game night, that starts at 6:40 every single Tuesday for you guys. And Tony and Nikki take the helm and lead you guys through a ton of PGL action up until that Jackpot Jungle Grand Finale, where you guys can take home $9,557 in 54 balls or less. And it's a $1 edition, meaning it is a lot of bang for your buck.
Oh yeah, and we love those PGL nights. That's why we run them back to back. It has Tuesdays MegaSota game night. Wednesday is Wild Wednesday. It goes from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. Bunch of PGL tournament game action, as well as a Jackpot Jungle coverall of $12,164 that you can win in 52 balls or less.
Oh yeah, and if you want to earn some points while you're earning that cash, you got to make sure you're signed up at pgl.world to become a member of our league. PGL players compete for points, and they have access to insider information, which includes a monthly newsletter that has a lot of great information in it. And when you get signed up, you get put on our new member spotlight, where we give you guys a little bit of extra luck and see if we can't get you guys into those PGL standings.
Oh yeah, the new members that just got signed up at pgl.world are Mbree1331, Schnazza, Mrs. Parky, or Mr. Sparky. We're not sure which one it is yet. We got Shorty12, Boo-Hoo, Tommy1979, Swan Pond, Kiki, Scotty Too Hottie, and Sumna. Definitely
yeah.
some great names out there getting signed up. I know you said that Swan Pond is one of your favorites.
Oh, yeah.
I like Scotty Too Hottie. I also like the mystery of Mr. Sparky or Mrs. Parky.
Yeah. And then the end of the joke of Sumna. It's like, you never know.
Yeah, exactly. Now we are just about 5 minutes before we get off air and give you guys a nice 10-minute run-up for some Twins Bingo. So make sure you guys are getting ready for that as we talk about the PGL standings that got some shakeups on Tuesday.
Oh, yeah. We've had a couple switch-ups in our back end with 10th place, previously 9th, Ted over the Sunshine Depot, getting pushed back by 9th place, previously unranked OE50, who's over at the Stanchion Bar with a 7,000-point lead.
Yeah, super close there. As it remains super close, only about 20,000 points ahead of OE50 is Nixon over at VFW Roseville in 8th place. Didn't get shaken up at all in that 8th place spot, but definitely a close race to watch out for. As Reyes 22 at Old Town Tavern and Sarah Honey are also in a race. Reyes 22 only 5,000 points behind Sarah Honey in that 6th and 7th place race.
Oh, yeah, but our top three has stayed solidified with 3rd place Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 1,743,000 points. In 2nd place, we have Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 1,875,000 points. A good 100,000 point gap.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit closer than what I was expecting, though, as Keith had a bit of a lead on Big Dog previously.
Oh, yeah, but in 1st place, we got Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post with 2,080,000 points. Our first player in that 2 million point club. But pretty soon, we might be seeing Keith or even Big Dog possibly get into that 2 million point club soon.
Yeah, could happen very, very quickly, as shakeups are always primed and ready to happen in these PGL standings. But we did have some shakeups in our location side of the standings as well, as our number 8 location shot up in these standings. Popper in Virginia got 4,271,000 points so far this season, bumping back Leo Sports Bar Mazeppa, but didn't just bump them back once. VFW Northfield, who was in 7th, actually stayed in 7th and bumped back Leo Sports Bar another time, so they fell from 6th all the way to 8th place with 4,147,000 points.
Oh, yeah, but those weren't the only switch-ups in our standings, because our previously in 3rd place, now in 4th place, American Legion Cleveland got pushed back. American Legion Cleveland has 4,897,000 points. They got pushed back by 3rd place, previously in 4th, maybe possibly climbing back for that 1st place spot.
Ooh.
Neeson's Gaylord, who currently has 4,939,000 points, almost to that 5 million point club.
Yeah, definitely some crazy stuff there for Neeson's Gaylord. American Legion Cleveland only passed them for one day, though.
Oh, yeah.
They got past them on that Tuesday game, and then Wednesday, Neeson's Gaylord took it right back again. And so it could be a back-and-forth action for those two locations over the next few PGL nights. But our top two are both in the 6 million point club, so they'll have a little bit to rise before they compete with them. In 2nd place, we got Billy's Rockford with 6,154,000 points. And in 1st place, we got Third Rail Bar and Grill and Big Lake with 6,361,000 points.
Oh, yeah. Good job to all of our locations and the players playing at them. You guys have been killing it in this Season 11.
Oh, yeah. And if you guys want to stay up to date with any kind of shakeups in our standings, in our events that are happening, you got to go and give us a like and follow on our Facebook page. All you got to do is search up Pilot Games. You'll see our logo. Click on that, and you'll see weekly bingo schedules, event details, reminders, big progressive player picks. You also have access to our website link, which is our link tree, which has a bunch of great options on it, like bar locations, socials, pgl.world. Anything you need to find is on that Facebook page, so definitely go check it out.
Oh, yeah. And if you ever need anything, you can always put something on the Facebook page or just message us directly through Facebook.
Oh, yeah. We love to interact with you guys as you guys are doing great stuff out there in Minnesota, and the great stuff you guys are doing is the reason we like to highlight a singular player every single broadcast, and we chose the largest jackpot winner of last weekend, and that was Bobber over at Harbor Bar and Restaurant, who took home $11,622, and everybody who plays at Harbor Bar and Restaurant actually supports this great charity.
Oh, yeah. They support American Legion Post 491 Bayport, whose mission statement is to enhance the well-being of America's veterans, their families, our military, and our communities by our devotion to mutual helpfulness.
Well, me and Will will be back in just 10 minutes to play a little bit of Twins Bingo for you guys. But as you're waiting, remember, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins. Hey guys, and my favorite part of this job is giving out great jackpots to you guys. And over the weekend, I may have not been there to give out those jackpots, but you guys definitely did some good work as we gave out 14 jackpots last weekend, which gave our jackpot total for this season 11 418, and 29 jackpots were given out in total last week.
Oh yeah, we had a crazy Friday starting off our weekend with D. Elbowman over at American Legion Forest Lake, who was able to take home $1,732. Next up, continuing on with our Friday, we had Mad Hatter himself over at MC's Dugout, taking home $876. We also had Fresh Start over at Wild Bill Sports Saloon in Woodbury, taking home $638. Next up, we had everyone's favorite quarterback, Sunshine, over at Blasco's Embassy Bar, taking home $1,487. Continuing on with that Friday and ending it off, we had Soph over at Heartland Country Club A, taking home $1,456 home.
Yeah, what a great Friday, but Saturday was good as well, as Willie over at Hadley Community Center took home $6,727. We also had Brother Nate over at Chart House taking home $854. Also winning on Saturday, we had MB Wins over at Sergeant Pepper's taking home $839. $991 went out to Donuts Bag over at VFW Crystal. P&J over at Broadway Pizza Blaine took home the final jackpot on Saturday of $1,444.
Oh yeah, but starting off our Sunday, we had Tab over at VFW Spring Lake Park, able to take home $695 home. Next up was Taylor over at Croft Pub and Grub, taking home $725, and actually splitting that up with Brother Nate over at Chart House, also taking home $725.
Nice.
Ending off our Saturday and our very successful weekend, we had Bobbert over at Harbor Barn Restaurant taking home our largest jackpot of the weekend, taking home a whopping $11,622 home.
Well, those are some really, really great prizes.
Oh, yeah. So just remember that when you guys are playing Pilot games, your community wins.
Hey guys, and we love Twins Bingo. That runs from 12 to 1 every single day. It's a super fun game. You also earn points while you're playing that game towards the Twiking Zone.
Oh yeah, and these standings have been crazy. In 10th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 94,000 points. 9th place, we got Bryzo over at Atomic Star Tavern with 95,000 points. 8th place, we got Pooba over at Brian's Bar and Grill with 99,000 points. In 7th place is Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's with 117,000 points. In 6th place, we got Yo-Yo over at Riverside Store and Tavern with 119,000 points. 5th place is Bobo over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 124,000 points. 4th place is GTZ over at Sal's Bar and Grill with 130,000 points. With 148,000 points, in 3rd place is Sinbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven. 2nd place is Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 152,000 points. And in 1st place is Scrub Eye over at American Legion Fridley with 205,000 points.
Well, good job to all of those players killing it. Let's get straight into these location standings. In 10th place, in the Twiking Zone, we got Main Street Pub in Kimball with 155,000 points. With 158,000 points in 9th place, we got Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. 8th place is VFW Blaine with 171,000 points. With 223,000 points in 7th place, we got our place on 3rd in Faribault. 6th place is Steve-O's in Crystal with 232,000 points. With 267,000 points in 5th place, we got Corner Bar in Goodhue. 4th place is Eagles Rochester with 273,000 points. with 317,000 points. Yeah, getting that 300,000 point club started off right. In third place, we got American Legion Fridley, and as quickly as it starts, it ends, because in second place, we get into the 400,000 point club with 411,000 points. We got Corky's Bar Southaven, and the next location, the number one location, you skip over the 500,000 point club and go straight into the 600,000 point club, because with 677,000 points, in first place is VFW Spring Lake Park.
Oh, yeah, and if you want to earn points in these crazy standings, make sure you guys are coming out for Twins Bingo from 12 to 1. Hey guys, we have 2 PGL nights a week with MegaSota game night on Tuesday and Wild Wednesday on Wednesday, and you guys take home a ton of cash and PGL points on those nights.
Oh yeah, and those players that have been earning points all season long. In 10th place, we got Big Pimpin' over at the Alibi Gilbert, the only player outside the 1 million point club with 978,000 points. With 1,029,000 points in 9th place, we got Nixon at VFW Roseville. 8th place is Ted over at the Sunshine Depot with 1,041,000 points. With 1,085,000 points in 7th place, we got Hey guys, and we are back and better than ever, trying to give out a little bit of Twins Bingo action. $1,222 of total prizes on the line, as you guys just got 25 seconds to get enrolled in this first game. And we are streaming live to you guys on the Pilot TV, Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as the Twitch app. Our channel name is MegaSota on both those, so make sure you guys are checking in so we can shoot you out some luck, and hopefully you can win some of these great jackpots we have on the line today.
Oh yeah, but we just installed some of those shiny new Pilot TVs at some new locations over at Smiley's Tavern, B&L Bar, Moen's Bar, Rodney's Tavern, Oleander Saloon, Big Dog Sports Cafe, as well as the Lamplighter Bar. So we're wishing you guys a little bit of extra luck over there and hoping you guys get some jackpots today.
Definitely great stuff there. But we are working on a line prize of $9, a large M of $9, and then a coverall of $1,203. Definitely some good stuff here, as we had some really good stuff yesterday, as we gave out 4 jackpots this last Thursday. Definitely a really good weekend, as the first one that went out, Moon over at Geneva Bar and Grill, took home $6,501.
Oh yeah, but before we talk about the rest of our jackpot winners, we have Jack over at Eagles Awatana taking home $9 on that line prize. Good job, Jack. But our next jackpot winner was Sadie over at Trebek's Bar, taking home $36,158.
Definitely a great prize. I think that was that mega and major prize in that Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition that sadly was able to take home. We also had Skull Vikes A over at the Whistle Stop, taking home $696 though.
Oh yeah. Next up, we had 2D4E over at American Legion Moorhead, ending off our Thursday and taking home $839.
Definitely some good stuff to all those players. Seeing Moon out there made me think I just watched the last episode of the new Marvel show, Moon Knight.
Oh, yeah.
And it's still, I am very confused.
Yeah.
It left me very, very, I don't know what's real, what's not real in the show.
Like, what's going on with him?
It's all super crazy, all over the place. It's my favorite of all the Disney released Marvel shows, though. So it passed up like Loki for me and WandaVision.
Really? I really liked Loki.
It passed up WandaVision pretty early for me, as WandaVision I really enjoyed, but it was just like
it was a slow burn.
It was a slow burn kind of show, and Loki, it took a lot for it to pass it up for me, as I just love the way that Loki set up the next few movies in the Marvel universe. But Moon Knight, the action and everything like that got me way more into it.
Oh yeah, it did. But we do have a large M winner with No Show over at McPete Sports Bar and Grill, taking home $9 on that large M. Good job, No Show.
Well, we're speaking of new shows. Let's talk about a new ETAP that just came out just yesterday, and that is Break the Bank. Try your luck in the banker bonus and pick the right safety deposit deposit box to win some really good prizes.
Oh, yeah, but we do have a coverall winner with May Wren over at Billy's Rockford, taking home $14 on that coverall prize. Good job to all of our players in that game number 1.
Only 4 balls off from
Yeah.
taking home that coverall jackpot. We'll see if we can give it out in this game number 2, as we are now getting enrolled in, into that game number 2 of Twins Bingo. But if you guys want to stay up in the know of all the new e-tabs, all the best jackpots, whenever we're playing these great games, go and give us a like and follow on that Facebook page.
Oh, yeah, you just got to search up Pilot Games, and you'll see our logo. That way you can see weekly bingo schedules, event details and reminders, big progresses, player pictures, and so much more, like our e-tabs, like previews of our e-tabs when we're about to release them. And you can also click the website link on our Facebook page to see our link tree that has links to bar locations, all of our social medias, and so much more. But that isn't the only way to stay in the know. We start off each weekday with a Cup of Joe with Jordy at 11:30 for you guys, going all the way till 11:50. We talk about all the progressives of the day, everything you guys want to be looking out for. We get very analytical with everything. We go right into the depth of everything, just so you guys know exactly which jackpots you want to which jackpots you want to be going for in the day. But right after that, we get started in what we're in now.
Twins Bingo. This runs from 12 to 1. Super exciting stuff. $1,200 of total prizes available in this game right here. And after that, we continue on with the 25-cent cards from 1 all the way till 4. But it's the Jackpot Hunter Edition. Bunch of great jackpots available on that one. A mega, major, and minor prize that are available. With that minor prize, clicking out 4 balls every $50. Really fun stuff during that 1 to 4 time.
Oh, yeah, but right after that, we get into our happy hour stream with that first game of Lucky 4 Bingo at 4 o'clock for you guys. We give you guys that first shot at $12,410. But if it's not able to go out after the 23 games of Jackpot Hunter, you guys get another shot of it at 6. But during those 23 games of Jackpot Hunter that run from 4 to 6, you guys are going to be going after that minor jackpot. That's starting off at $181 for you guys in 56 balls. But every $100 that will be clicking up 4 balls, meaning it should be going out pretty easily.
Yeah, I mean,
only
starting
pretty quick for you guys.
$19 to get over that $200 mark. I'd be guessing in game number 2, it's clicking up from 56 to 60 balls or less, meaning it'll be a really easy jackpot to win. And the major prize is worth coming out for alone, as it's at 51 balls or less to win. A little tougher to win, but that major prize usually goes out around this time at $13,902, and some lucky player ends up getting a really early win at 51 balls or less.
Oh, yeah, but you guys also want to watch out for that mega jackpot. That's sitting at $100,000. They can take home in 43 balls or less. But the bingo fun continues on from there, because going from 6 to 10, 4 hours uninterrupted for you guys. You guys are going to be playing the Skull Bingo $1 cards. You guys really want to go after that line prize. It's currently sitting at $915. Ooh. It goes out all the time, and you can take it home in 10 balls or less. That large frame prize sitting slightly higher at $935. That you can take home in 43 balls or less. And that coverall prize, that is definitely the prize of the day to be looking out for. It's currently sitting at $58,516, and you can take that home in 50 balls or less.
Yeah, definitely. Great stuff there in the Skull Bingo. And we got great specialty nights as well that interrupt 2 of those Skull Bingo times during our week. First one is MegaSota Game Night. Starts at 6:40 every single Tuesday. PGL action up the wazoo. Super fun stuff. You even got a Jackpot Jungle coverall that you can take home $9,557 in 54 balls or less. But we also have a Wild Wednesday that comes to 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. Again, a bunch of PGL action and our own Jackpot Jungle grand finale of $12,164 that you can win in 52 balls or less on a 25-cent card.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it is a ton of bang for your buck. So make sure you're checking out both of our specialty nights, MegaSota Game Night at 6:40 every single Tuesday, and Wild Wednesday at 7 to 9 every single Wednesday.
We got a line prize going out to Joe Dog, splitting it with Lucky Tim. Joe Dog at Maple View Lounge and Lucky Tim over at Lakefront Bar. Both of them splitting $12. Now we're working on a large M of $12 as well. 4 balls away for a bunch of other players. As you guys are working on this large M, though, we're going to talk about some national days.
Oh, yeah, kicking us off, we have a pretty interesting one. It is International No Diet Day. Shh, don't even say it. Don't even think it. Today, nothing is to be said about diets. That's because it's International No Diet Day. It's celebrated every May 6th.
Yeah, hey, what is your favorite? If you're going, I don't care what I'm eating. I just wanna splurge on some like really, really just filling food. What
Man.
is your way to go?
You can't say like Chinese because Chinese food isn't filling. Typically,
Oh, yeah.
it's like for like 5 minutes.
But you
maybe.
you eat like a
ton of it, yeah.
ridiculous amount of it.
Maybe like a Chinese buffet or something.
Oh,
like
that'd
Great
be
Wall.
Ooh, that would be really good. I love a good Chinese buffet. We do have Vike over at Knight's Pub and Grub taking home $12, as we have a really nice run up at this $1,272 coverall prize.
Oh yeah. Do you have something that you would usually shoot
Ooh,
for?
my favorite thing to do that's super filling is is at having a nice breakfast for dinner, biscuits and gravy.
Yeah, it's a solid one. Biscuits and gravy, one of the best foods that you can
Oh,
have.
and when I'm not worrying about any of the bad things going in my body, it's so filling and it tastes so good as well. I always leave after eating that for dinner ready to pass out for the night.
Oh yeah, and it's almost like you're going like comatose after biscuits and
Oh,
gravy.
for sure.
Yeah. It's like the only way to eat it is like eat until you like almost pass out.
Oh yeah, you also have the great sweets that I like to splurge myself on as well.
Oh,
and
yeah.
my go-to sweet, if I'm not thinking about any kind of diet restrictions, is gotta be a little bit of ice cream.
Oh yeah, especially like a blizzard or something like that.
Oh.
Like any type of ice cream
Throw
is
some
great.
brownie dough in there.
Cookie dough too.
Yeah,
anything.
absolutely love it. We do have No Show as well as Bar over at Heidi's Bar, splitting up, and No Show over at McPete's Sports Bar, splitting up that $19 coverall prize. Now we're about to get enrolled in a game number 3 of Twins Bingo.
Oh yeah. And next up on our national days, we have National Crepe Suzette Day.
Okay, on May 6th honors a unique and delicious dessert on National Crepe Suzette Day. I've never had a crepe Suzette.
Yeah, I've had crepes. Like I learned how to make them in like they had like a cooking class where they taught us how to make them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so a crepe Suzette is a French dessert consisting of crepes and with Beurre Suzette, a sauce of caramelized sugar and butter, tangerine or orange juice, zest, and a Grand Mariner, triple sec, or orange liqueur on top with. Yeah, seems really, really
And it's like-
flambéed table side.
Oh, it's flambéed, which means they do the
Yes.
thing where they light it on fire and all that.
Ah, yes.
That's interesting.
Su-
Oh, so they light the orange carousel on top.
Oh, I feel like that can't go wrong. I mean, the nice zest and orange tangerine,
Yeah.
whatever it is, the citrus flavor added in with the caramelized sugar, butter, sauce that goes on top of what already is super tasty, a crepe, and I don't think you can go wrong with it.
Oh no, you definitely can't, especially if they set it on fire.
Now I want to try it because
Yeah.
I've never had it before, but it looks absolutely delicious.
Oh yeah, that just makes me think of like I always wanted to try like a drink or any food that's been like like lit on fire for.
Oh,
something.
yeah, you
I
always
thought it'd be cool.
It always seems cooler, you know. The little pyro in me, I
Yeah.
guess, wants that. But happy National Crepe Suzette Day. Definitely a dessert I'll have to try. But I feel like it only gets served in like fancy restaurant type
Yeah,
places.
it has to be. Yeah, I don't think because I've never heard of it.
No, I've never seen or heard of it. So hopefully, wherever you're at, maybe they serve it and you can celebrate that today. If you do end up having it, share it with us so that we can show it off on the broadcast and celebrate Crepe Suzette Day with you.
Oh yeah, next up on our national days, we have National Beverage Day. National Beverage Day on May 6th encourages us to sit back, relax, and enjoy our favorite beverages.
Oh yeah, water. Is that your favorite? Is that
It has to be. The water's top tier.
The water is the best beverage, but if I have to, I don't really consider a beverage that is a need,
A necessity.
a necessity as
Yeah.
like a necessarily like enjoyment beverage, like
Budweiser. There.
Budweiser.
Yeah.
That's your go-to beverage.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I love myself some pop. I mean, pop is always really, really tasty.
Yeah.
going to be tough. It's going to be tough. I mean, since I'm not thinking about my diet today, I'm kind of thinking about a root beer float. Is super tasty. I don't know if
that's like a whole dessert.
If you can consider that a beverage.
I mean, when the ice cream melts, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You can drink it. So, I mean, why not that be a beverage? But I'm going to go with my favorite beverage right now is those carbonated ice drinks.
Oh, those are really good.
I really enjoy those. I think they're super tasty. They never upset my stomach, and I get my little bit of a pop fix without necessarily having the, dark beverage like a Coca-Cola or root beer or something like that.
Okay, so we have looked up the top 10 best drinks.
Okay, well, let's hear them after we talk about this lime prize going out to Joe over at Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, $12 going to Joe's pocket as we work on this $12 large M.
Okay, so this seems to be a very controversial list. They put water top 10. They're like it's essential to life.
It's got to be number one if you're talking about just like best drinks to exist. Water has to be number one.
I guess fair. Number 2, chocolate milk.
Okay, hey, top tier drink.
I know people that are like obsessed with chocolate milk. Have you seen the people that put like the Gatorade caps on their like jugs of chocolate milk?
Yes, I've seen that before.
Yeah, I had a kid who actually would do that, like, and bring it into class like every day like that.
Really, that is impressive. Well, chocolate milk, a top tier drink.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Next up, Coca-Cola at number 3.
That's surprising. Over the ones that are also in the top 5, I'm very surprised. As number 5, I felt like should have been at least number 2.
Yeah,
I feel like
it should have been up
We'll
there.
talk about that in a second. Coca-Cola, I mean, a great beverage. I used to love Coca-Cola, and then I kind of moved away from it. Didn't like it as much.
Yeah.
I don't like the sugary feeling that it leaves in my mouth.
Yeah,
And
it's really just that. That's the only thing that does it for me.
yeah, I love the taste, love drinking it outside of the fact that, like, I feel like I have to brush my teeth after every time I have a glass of Coke.
Yeah, because I feel like it's going to, like, actually go through it.
Yeah,
'Cause
definitely.
It can go through rust.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen that.
Again, next up, the number 4 drink is actually Dr. Pepper, one of me and Will's favorite pops.
Oh, yeah. Personally, it's higher up on my list, but... yeah, I can see it being number 4 in like other people's lists.
Yeah, it's
makes
definitely
sense on
up
a solid
there.
rating.
We do have Mel over at Beer Stube Oakdale taking home $12 large M as we've clicked over on that coverall to an $18 must go.
Oh yeah, and number 5 on our top 10 beverages list, we have coffee.
Wow, we got also a coverall winner, Vike, over at Knights Pub and Grub, taking home $18 in this game number 3 of Twins Bingo. Now we're getting into game number 4. But coffee, I thought that would be number 2.
I really did too. I could definitely see it up there. I'm really surprised that it's down as low as like.
Yeah, I'm not a coffee fan personally. It's very low on my personal list.
Like nationally speaking, America loves coffee.
Oh, it's got to be the number 1. I feel like
Purchase
it's
drink.
Yeah, so many people drink coffee outside of the purchasing of water.
Yeah.
It's got to be number 2 right there.
Oh yeah, I feel like if it's not water or coffee, like beer has to be up there.
Oh yeah, for sure. And also the number 6 drink I think is should be higher up as well, as lemonade is a nationwide loved drink. I mean, how many little kid lemonade stands are out there that you go and stop by during the summertime and toss them a quarter to get yourself a little Dixie cup of lemonade?
Or the kids are getting smarter now. I'm starting to see like $1 or $2 for a glass of lemonade. And I'm like, smart.
Exactly.
Because like a lot of people don't have coins now.
Exactly.
I saw a kid with
get a $1 bill.
last summer. He had a Cash App set up through his parents.
Really?
Yeah.
To be able to do the
like,
lemonade.
Yeah, so like people could just like Cash App him or something. On the way.
Really? That's super cool.
Kind of smart, I will say. If they don't have cash or something, it's like, oh, sorry kid, sorry bud, I don't have anything.
Oh,
I
I
have Cash App. And
That's-
it's like, oh, the guilt trip.
I know you're like I have Apple Pay.
It's like, oh, my phone's dead.
That's super funny. Well, definitely a high up there list in my book. Lemonade.
Oh yeah. Next up at number 7, Mountain Dew.
That's one of my guilty pleasure sodas. I don't like that I like Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
But whenever I have like a random opportunity to have a Mountain Dew, I will, It's very sparingly where I like
You have
go.
to have like just like one everywhere.
But
right?
like pretty much, if I go to every time I go to KFC, I usually get a Mountain Dew for some reason.
KFC in the movie theater is usually where I get Pepsi.
Really?
It's the only place I'll get Pepsi, which is actually Number 8.
Pepsi, I mean, deservingly a lot lower than Coca-Cola
Yeah.
and Dr. Pepper. I feel like Pepsi is rightly rated in this list at
I
number
feel
8.
like personally it could be higher than Coca-Cola for me.
Really?
Just because it doesn't leave that like after.
Personally,
Yeah.
Pepsi is over. But if you're talking about
Personally.
like nationwide,
Yeah, nationwide it's definitely.
Coca-Cola over
Yeah.
Pepsi. Number 9, the number 1 drank juice, orange juice, is all the way back there. I think that is a low rating for orange juice.
Oh yeah, and at number 10, somehow lower than orange juice, apple juice, which I'm okay with this rating.
I mean, apple juice I personally like better, but I think if you're talking about the more iconic drink, you gotta say orange juice is up there. That's like classic for your breakfast juice.
Yeah, and surprisingly, way back at number 17, it's beer.
That's fake. That's it.
But now hold on. Tastes horrible, but I always enjoy a cold beer while hanging out with friends. When the beer gets warm, however, that's when it gets really disgusting. It's a matter of perspective, to be honest. How is it so low?
Yes, I disagree with the beer take. I feel like it's got to go water, coffee, beer.
Yeah.
That's got to be
Like
the top 3. The top 3 drinks that are available.
Now, see, not at number 21, it doesn't get as specific, but it shows Arizona tea. I feel like Arizona tea should be higher for the sole purpose that as long as Arizona tea has been around, they have not gone over 99 cents.
Yeah, I love a good Arizona tea, and I love just iced tea in general.
Yeah.
Super tasty stuff. We do have Tom over at VFW Spring Lake Park, and we also have Fu Manchu over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, splitting up that $12 line prize. Now we're working on that $12 large M, and we got one more national day to get into, as we got National Nurses Day. National Nurses Day is observed annually on May 6th. On this day, we raise awareness of all nurse conditions and commitments, and acknowledge the vital role nurses play in society. This day is also the first day of National Nurse Week and is sometimes known as National RN Recognition Day.
Oh, yeah, very important. Our nurses haven't gotten enough recognition in the past, 2 years.
Oh, for sure. And the amount of people like travel nurses and nurses that are giving up a lot of their time to be able to help with the overflown medical facilities.
Yeah,
especially
and the
during
low
the
staffing, too.
Especially during the COVID time, there was a lot of that happening, and so gotta appreciate those nurses that were up there in the front lines. Doing stuff during the pandemic, and also you got to just like the nurses do a lot of the general work of doctors and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean. I've met with nurses way more than I've met with doctors.
Yeah.
And so definitely appreciate nurses and all that they do. I'm actually going to go to a graduation. One of my friends, actually, Jordy's brother's significant other, is graduating today as a nurse.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. That's awesome.
Yeah, and so it's super exciting that we get to also celebrate her graduation on National Nurses Day.
Oh, yeah, but we do have a winner with this taking home this large M with Tiny over at American Legion Forest Lake, taking home $12. Good job, Tiny.
Yeah, now we're working on an $18 coverall prize and one ball away for Tom and Tiny. Now a bunch of players joining up at that one ball away mark. I'm sure it's going to go out in the next ball. There, I was right on the money. Dumb over and Joe. Dumb, and GTZ. GTZ at Sal's Bar and Grill. Dumb over at Eagles Wantana. And Joe over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, all splitting that $18 must-go prize in this game number 4.
Oh, yeah. Good job to all those players in that game number 4. But as we get enrolled into this game number 5, we have some Twins news to go over.
Woo-hoo.
And it seems to be a little sad.
I mean, after a really good stretch of going, what was it, 13, winning 12 of our last 13 games or something like that, we've went back-to-back losses to the Baltimore Orioles. Thanks largely to Hayes' bat and his arm, the Baltimore Orioles were able to beat the Minnesota Twins 5-3 just last night.
Oh, yeah. Byron Buxton hit a home run for Minnesota, which was without manager Rocco Baldelli. Second baseman Louis Arraez and pitcher Dylan Bundy, because they tested positive for COVID before the game. Twin star Carlos Correa and also left star Carlos Correa also left after he appeared to be hit by hit on the hand by a pitch. The team said he might have a broken finger and will have another test Friday.
Yeah, so we'll find out today what is the damage on that hand. Obviously, losing a Carlos Correa level player will always hurt a team, and he's been so influential on this team ever since we signed him. Would not like to see him get injured this early, especially with having quite a few players with our manager, second baseman, and one of our pitchers out for the next few games.
Oh, yeah, but if you guys want to support the Twins, they'll be playing against the Athletics today at 7 o'clock for you guys. And if you want to support them, as you guys know, we have teamed up with the Minnesota Twins. You can play Twins Win today wherever Pilot games are played, and check out that Home Run Derby bonus round.
Yeah, definitely great stuff. And I'm glad that we're finally back in Minnesota again.
Yeah, it's going to be nice.
We had spent way too much time in Baltimore. That's why we started losing. It was disgusting Baltimore over there. I'm only talking about it because I don't like the Baltimore Orioles. I don't know if Baltimore is actually a bad place to be at. I've never been to Baltimore.
I haven't either. There's a lot of major cities I haven't been to in the U.S. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, I would like to go to a Baltimore Ravens game. I feel like that would be fun, as they're such an iconic franchise.
They really are. That would be a blast.
Yeah, I want to go to a few iconic franchise games. I haven't been to a Steelers or a Ravens game. If I could get both of those out in one shot and go to a Steelers Ravens game, I would go absolutely crazy
it's kind of
for
peel
that.
the Band-Aid off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, and also that's one of the biggest rivalries of all time. Really, really good stuff there. Really like that matchup. And so maybe I'll go to Baltimore someday. We do have 24 seconds to get enrolled in this next game of Twins Bingo, and we got the standings of what you're earning points for right now. In 10th place, getting bumped back from 9th, we got Brizo at Atomic Star Tavern with 95,000 points. Moving from unranked into 9th place, though, we got Lucky Tim over at Lakefront Bar with 97,000 points. With 99,000 points in 8th place, we got Pooba over at Brian's Bar and Grill. With 119,000 points, we get into that 7th place spot, Yo-Yo over at Riverside Store and Tavern. 6th place is Bobo over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 124,000 points. With 128,000 points in 5th place, we got Mikey Wins over at Broadway Pizza in Chaplin. 4th place is GTZ over at the Midi with 141,000 points. I know we saw GTZ already getting a win today. In 3rd place, we got Sin Bob over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 153,000 points. With 166,000 points in 2nd place, we got Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven. And in 1st place is Scrub Eye at American Legion Fridley with a whopping total of 211,000 points.
Oh, yeah. Good job to all those players in those standings. But on the location side of things,
before you get into that, we do have a Lime prize going out to G-Man over at Wild Boar Bar and Grill.
Oh, yeah, good job, G-Man. But on to these location standings. In 10th place is Main Street Pub and Kibble with 155,000 points. With 163,000 points in 9th place is Carbone's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. In 8th place is VFW Blaine with 175,000 points. Kicking off our 200,000 point club in 7th place is Our Place on 3rd and Faribault with 227,000 points. In 6th place is Steve-O's in Crystal with 242,000 points. With 267,000 points in 5th place is Corner Bar and Goodhue. In 4th place, we got Eagles Rochester with 273,000 points. Kicking off our 300,000 point club in 3rd place, we have American Legion Fridley with 326,000 points. In 2nd place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven, skipping that 300,000 point club and going right to that 400,000 point club with 434,000 points. And in 1st place with a commanding lead is VFW Spring Lake Park, skipping the 500,000 point club, the 400,000 point club, and almost skipping that 600,000 point club. It's VFW Spring Lake Park with 695,000 points, only 5,000 points away from getting into that 700,000 point club.
Really, really great stuff there. We'll see if they can do it today. I mean, they definitely could, as we always have a lot of VFW Spring Lake Park players playing during our Twins Bingo. We'll see. Let's see if anybody comes up on the screen. Right now, we got May Ren 2 balls away from this large M. Hopefully, we can give it out soon, as we want to run up at this $1,400 jackpot. But it doesn't look like we'll have a run up. Maybe it's going to be a two for one. That could happen.
Oh,
not the first time. No, we are going to be clicking over to a $18 Musco coverall prizes. Scrub Eye and Sure is 1 ball away, as well as a lot of other players now.
Oh, yeah, but we got Debbie Lou over at VFW Spring Lake Park, taking home that $12 large M. Good job, Debbie Lou.
Literally just talking about VFW Spring Lake Park. Only needing
Yep.
5,000 points to get into the 700,000 point club.
Oh, yeah, they're getting there.
Yeah, definitely with that win helping them out. And we got an E-Tab that can help you out with winning some good cash. Before we get into that E-Tab, we do have a back-to-back winner.
Oh, yeah, we got Debbie Lou again over at VFW Spring Lake Park, taking home $18 on that coverall prize. Good job, Debbie Lou.
We were talking about, like, hey, maybe they'll get into the 700,000 point club. I really am feeling confident after that back-to-back win for Debbie Lou.
Oh, yeah.
But E-Tab.
Oh, yeah, right now we're listening to some Nugget Chasers. It's a classic 3x3 game. It's got everything you guys could ever want. It's got an awesome bonus round and everything.
Yeah, the dig bonus. The good old dig bonus. See if you can scoop up some great prizes.
Oh, yeah, but if it isn't quite your speed, we do have over 50 different charitable eTab games that you can check out. You can play anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5, and they all have awesome bonus and free play rounds.
Yeah, love those eTabs. They're super, super fun. But we have 2 minutes and 18 seconds to get enrolled in this next game. So get enrolled, press play as we talk about some fun music history that happened on today. And in 1965, at a hotel in Clearwater, Florida, Keith Richards of the Rolling Stones can't sleep because there's a guitar riff running through his head. He rolls a tape, falls asleep, and wakes up the next morning to find he recorded the riff to I Can't Get No Satisfaction.
That's a great guitar riff, too. That's in your sleep. Come on.
Yeah, he just he couldn't fall asleep, taped it real quick, didn't really think much of it, and woke up the next morning to a great guitar riff for Satisfaction.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah,
I think that's a really cool day in history, and there's always so many fun stories about people's creative processes.
Oh, yeah.
Of how they create songs. Do you have any that you know of? Because I know you have a little bit of music history in your mind of just like some of those crazy processes that someone was like, oh, I was sitting in the bathroom of a Denny's and I thought of this beat and then I made it.
I know. I'm pretty sure Freddie Mercury wrote "Crazy Little Thing Called Love" while in a bathtub.
Really?
As an ode to Elvis Presley.
Really?
Yeah.
How interesting. I mean, people have different ways of creating those songs, and I always think it's interesting. Obviously, he just couldn't sleep, and he had an idea in his head, and he was able to create it into a masterpiece.
Oh, yeah. I think John Lennon's "Let It Be" came to him in a dream.
Oh, yes, you did tell me that.
Singing it to him.
Yes, you've told me that. That's really, really cool. It's subconscious. I mean, just creating a song.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Well, we do have another thing in music history.
And in 1979, Bob Dylan records "Trouble in Mind," "When You Gonna Wake Up," and "Slow Train."
Yeah, definitely some big-time songs. I mean, Bob Dylan, just a big-time artist that was produced so many big-time.
Yeah, he really did.
Yeah, do you have a favorite of those three?
I really like "Slow Train."
I was about to give the exact same answer, "Slow Train." That's the only one I've heard of these three. As I'm sure I've heard the other two, but I just can't remember them. As "Slow Train" is iconic in my head.
Oh yeah, but as you guys know, we did just get done with a couple awesome PGL nights on Tuesday and Wednesday. And if you want to make sure you're earning some points while you're earning that cash, you got to make sure you're signed up at pgl.world and become a member of our league. PGL players compete for points, and they have access to insider information, which includes a monthly newsletter that has a lot of great information in it. And not only that, when you guys signed up at pgl.world, you get put on our new PGL member spotlight, where we see if we can give you guys a little bit of extra luck and see if we can't get you on those PGL standings.
Oh yeah, those new members that just got signed up are Embry1331, Schnazza, Mr. Sparky, Shorty12, Boo-Hoo, Tommy1979, Swanpon, Kiki, Scotty Too Hottie, and Sumna.
Oh, yeah, but we got Sure over at Hiller's Last Call in Morristown, taking home $12 on that line prize.
Yeah, for sure. Really good stuff there. Now we're working on a $12 large M and a $1,500 jackpot coverall, as Spazwell is 6 balls away on that large M.
Oh, yeah, but on to these PGL standings. We've had a couple shakeups recently, as in 10th place, previously 9th, Ted over at the Sunshine Depot, getting pushed back with 1,041,000 points. They got pushed back by 9th place, previously unranked, OE50 over at Stanchion Bar, only 7,000 points ahead with 1,048,000 points. Woo. In 8th place, we got Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 1,085,000 points. With 1,140,000 points. In 7th place is Reyes 22 over at Old Town Tavern. In 6th place, we got Sarah Honey over at VFW Austin with 1,145,000 points. with 1,211,000 points. It's 5th place Bryzo over at the Underground Bar and Grill. In 4th place, we got Forget UD over at Eagles Austin with 1,328,000 points. In 3rd place, we got Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 1,743,000 points. With 1,875,000 points in 2nd place, we got Keith over at Billy's Rockford trying to close in on that 2 million point club. But able to hit that 2 million point club. And in 1st place, we got Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post with 2,082,000 points.
Oh, yeah, great stuff for all those players. And we got G-Man now 1 ball away on this $12 large M. Hopefully we can get this out in the next few balls so that we can try and give out this 52 ball or less. Maybe the double win right here. That's going to have to happen if we want to give it out. No, it's not. $18 must-go coverall prize is now on the line as we got still a bunch of players 1 ball away and even more joining up as Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven and Jack at Eagles Wantana splitting up that $12 large M. As I'm going to get into the location standings, before I get into the location side of these PGL standings, we do have another winner.
Oh, yeah, it's Jack over at Eagles Wantana taking home that $18 coverall prize all to himself this time.
Yeah, good job, Jack. But the location side of PGL standings. 10th place, we got Neighbors Pub Dover with 3,835,000 points. With 3,838,000 points in 9th place, we got Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. Now we get into the 4 million point club. Getting bumped back on Wednesday from 6th into 8th, we got Leo Sports Bar in Mazeppa with 4,147,000 points. Passing up Leo Sports Bar in Mazeppa, but staying in 7th place, we got VFW Northfield with 4,148,000 points. Why'd they stay put even though they passed Leo Sports Bar in Mazeppa? Well, that was because the 8th place location also passed them up. From 8th all the way to 6th place, we got Poppers in Virginia with 4,271,000 points. In 5th place, we got Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 4,781,000 points. With 4,897,000 points in 4th place. Getting bumped back from 3rd, we got American Legion Cleveland. Moving up from 4th into 3rd, we got Neeson's Gaylord with 4,939,000 points. 2nd place is Billy's Rockford with 6,154,000 points. And in 1st place, it's 3rd Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake with 6,361,000 points.
Oh, yeah, good job to all of our locations and the players playing at them. But we're going to get into some Wild news.
Yeah, as one of our PGL nights is a Wild Wednesday, might as well talk about our Wild as they are in the Stanley Cup playoffs right now, competing with the Blues. And they have a game tonight, actually. But let's talk about the game that just happened a few days ago.
Oh, yeah, Kirill Kaprizov scored a hat trick, and the Minnesota Wild defeated the St. Louis Blues 6-2 in game number 2 of the Western Conference first round at Xcel Energy Center on Wednesday. The best-of-7 series is tied 1-1. Game 3 will be at St. Louis on Friday. To be honest, I didn't want to change anything from Game 1, which is a 4-0 loss, Kaprizov said. I even think in game number 1 there were some chances that didn't go in for us. So in game number 2, just try and stick to the same recipe, do the same thing, and just obviously things worked out. So really just try not to focus on it too much. Just play the game.
Oh yeah, I mean that is a great mindset for a young player, not letting the loss in the playoffs get to him, and he's just going to continue to play his game because he knows he's confident in himself that he is one of the best offensive players in the entire NHL right now, and him against anybody, there's a good shot he will be able to score the puck.
Oh yeah, and if you guys want to support the Wild, they're going to be playing tonight against the Blues at 8:30 for you guys. And as you guys know, we have teamed up with the Minnesota Wild, and you can play the E-Tab game Let's Go Wild at your favorite Minnesota sports bar.
Yeah, we love that slap shot bonus round, and you guys could see if you can win some great prizes on there. But our Wild are still the favorites to be able to win this game on the money line, but against the spread, we are actually not the favorites as the Blues have a 1.5 goal spread against us. I think that's a really nice bet for our Wild.
Yeah, I'll still take the Wild.
Yeah, I don't see the Blues beating us by 2 goals again, and so hopefully we can get the win. My score prediction will be the over on the 6.5, and I'm going to say that the Wild are going to end up scoring 6 goals to the Blues 4 goals. Only a 2-point separation, but we don't need that to beat the spread.
All right, I'm going to go over, and I'm going for a 5-2 victory.
5-2 victory. Hit exactly on 7 goals scored throughout the whole game. Really nice stuff. Well, we'll see if that can happen tonight as our Wild take on those Blues at 8:30. While you guys are working on this game, though, as we are in a game number 7, I'm going to go over this fishing report. This was done by Lake of the Woods Tourism. This is done by Lake. It's on Lake of the Woods Tourism, done by Outdoors Weekly on May 4th. And we're checking in with the northwest angle. Open water areas are growing, starting in current areas and spreading out. Walleye are in good numbers and should be active come May 14th for the fishing opener.
Oh, yeah, we're really excited for that fishing opener. But we got VFW Vice over at VFW Spring Lake Park taking home $9 on that line prize.
Yeah, good job, VFW Vice. As we are now trying to give out this $9 large M. We'll see, five balls away for Deb Lou too. We'll see if they can get it out early so we can have a run up at that $1,559 jackpot.
Oh yeah, but just a reminder that when you take home some jackpots, make sure you're taking some pictures for us. We love to get pictures and see your guys' faces. So if you win a jackpot, hold up your iPad, let us see your happy face holding up the jackpot message. You can send us a picture of you playing with your friends or even your favorite bartender. And you can share those pictures on Facebook or by emailing them to us directly at jackpots@pilotgames.com. You can even put them on any of your social medias with the hashtag PilotGames, and we'll be able to pick them up.
Oh, super, super easy stuff. And we'll actually show off the person who just recently on Tuesday sent us a player pick, as I think we had, who was it?
Oh, we had Kingpin.
Kingpin send in a great player pick. I think he's even got a few of his buddies around there playing at Leo's. And so we'll show that off once we get into our enrolling screen. Really, really good stuff. But while you guys are working towards getting the rest of these prizes out, before we show off that picture, I got a little bit of Vikings news to get into. And the Vikings have added some kicking competition to their specialist group. Before I go over that new addition, we do have a large M.
Oh, yeah, we got Fu Manchu over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, taking home $9 on that large M. Good job.
Yeah, now we're working on a $14 must-go coverall prize. But Minnesota has agreed to terms with former Oklahoma Sooners kicker Gabe Brick. The team announced on Thursday.
Oh, yeah, but we do have a coverall winner with Debbie Lou over at VFW Spring Lake Park, taking home $14. Good job to all of our winners in that game number 7.
Yeah, and obviously you don't use draft picks on kickers most of the time, and so signing them in the free agents is the best way to do it. And I think we even signed him to a 3-year deal, as he just came out for the NFL as a redshirt junior last season. Brick made 20 of 26 field goal attempts, good for 76.9%. He missed just one extra point in 2021, marking the first PAT miss in his college career. In 4 seasons with the Sooners, he made 159 of 160 total PAT attempts, meaning he made 99.4% of those must-makes.
That's ridiculous.
So I think that's a perfect pickup. He's a guy that has been consistently accurate throughout his entire career. And what's most important is when you score touchdowns, you don't miss on that field goal.
Oh, yeah.
Or you get within the field goal range and you don't miss on those. And he just seems like he is accurate from within the right amount of distance. He may not have the massive leg that you get from a Justin Tucker or a Pat McAfee kind of, Matt Prater kind of guy. But I think he brings that accuracy that you need to be consistent and stay in the NFL for a long time.
Oh, yeah. And if you want to support our Vikings during their offseason, we have teamed up with the Minnesota Vikings, as you guys know, and you guys can play the ETAB game Vikings Victory. You can pick a letter in the Skull Bingo and win big prizes.
Yeah, definitely some great stuff. And before we get out of this enrolling screen, I got to show this great picture of Kingpin. There he is. Look at that with a couple of buddies. I see a couple of brews over there and a great jackpot win. Definitely some good stuff for Kingpin.
Oh, yeah. You know he had to get the next round after that.
Oh, for sure. I know everyone was asking Mad Dog when he won that giant $27 jackpot for him to buy them rounds.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
No, hey, if you won that kind of cash, I'd probably make you buy me a few rounds.
Oh yeah, I feel like if you know, you have to.
Oh yeah, for sure. We do have some jackpot hunter standings though we got to get into as you guys are getting enrolled into this game number 8, and these jackpot hunter standings always get shaken up from that 4th to 6th time of our jackpot hunter $1 edition games.
Oh yeah, kicking us off in 10th place, we got Duh over at Poppy's Andover, taking with 40,000 points. In 9th place, we got Crazy Kid over at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 with 46,000 points. with 52,000 points. In 8th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. In 7th place, we got 2A Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar with 58,000 points. Shortly ahead in 6th place, previously in 5th, getting booted out of a 2-way tie, we got Brother Nat over at the Chart House with 59,000 points. Shortly ahead and booting Brother Nat back, we got 5th place Kimmy over at Nissan Legion with 60,000 points. Finally in her own spot. But in 5th place, in 4th place, we got Kev over at the Deer Stand, shortly ahead of Kimmy with 61,000 points. In 3rd place, we got Not Lucky over at American Legion Fridley with 83,000 points. With 116,000 points in 2nd place, we got Bowl over at Corner Bar in Goodhue. And in 1st place with a commanding lead, we got Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 143,000 points.
What great players playing at some great locations earn a lot of points. In those locations that are reaping the benefits of those players. In 10th place, we got Riverboat Depot in Sartell with 76,000 points. With 79,000 points in 9th place, we got American Legion Fridley. 8th place is Shady's Railside and Rice with 82,000 points. 7th place is Billy's Rockford with 83,000 points. Before I get into our top 6, though, we do have a winner.
Oh, yeah, we got Vike over at Knight's Pub and Grub, taking home $11 on that line prize.
Well, in 6th place in these Jackpot Hunter standings, we got Tasty Pizza Hanger 45 in Hilltop with 86,000 points. With 92,000 points in 5th place, we got Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd. In 4th place, moving into the 100,000 point club, we got Concordia Lanes in Newlum with 108,000 points. Now with 170,000 points in 3rd place, we got Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. 2nd place, a big time location we've already seen today, VFW Spring Lake Park with 195,000 points, trying to get into the 200,000 point club. But in 1st place, in the 300,000 point club, creeping towards the 400,000 point club, we got Corner Bar and Goodhue with 374,000 points.
Oh, yeah, good job to all those locations and the players that are playing them. You guys have been killing it in this season 11.
For sure. Now we're working on that $11 large M, 4 balls away for some of these players. If we can get it out, that's always the key. If we can get it out before 40 balls or less, it gives a really good shot at it going out at that 52 ball or less mark. We'll see if we can do it right here as players are 3 balls away. SNS over at Willies and McCoys of Andover, a big-time player.
Oh, yeah. But as you guys are trying to go after that line prize and that jackpot, we got some celebrity birthdays to get into. And kicking us off in 1856, we have a Robert Peary, American Arctic explorer who claimed to have been the first to reach the geographic North Pole in April 6th of 1909.
Wow, that's really, really cool. I mean, a very huge accomplishment.
And apparently on this day, too.
No, it's May 6th.
May 6th.
It's May 6th. Yeah. 1 month after this day.
Yeah, I just realized that we had passed it.
1 month before. Before this day.
Yeah.
Super cool stuff. I mean, was born on this day. Really, really cool. First guy to ever reach the North Pole.
Oh, yeah, but we do have a large M winner with SNS over at William McCoys of Andover, taking him $11 on that large M.
Yeah, now we're working on a $17 must-go coverall prize as Matt is 1 ball away. Joining up with him, we got Supergirl and LSD splitting that one. We'll see if they can either split this win or get a single win. Oh, and it's just. Oh, no, it is. It's Tiny at American Legion for Forest and Willie over at Knight's Pub and Grub splitting that $17 must-go prize.
Oh, yeah, good job to all those players in that game number 8 as we're getting clicked into this game number 9.
Next up, born in 1856, same day, same year, Sigmund Freud was born, Austrian neurologist and father of psychology.
Oh, yeah, it's what people always call someone in a movie or something when they think that they're being a psychologist or something.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, he's one of the biggest names in psychology.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm actually not sure what all he. I know he did a couple really cool studies and stuff.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to think of what kind of psychology he was.
I know he did something
as clinical method for evaluating and treating pathologies in the psyche through diagnosis between a patient and a psychiatrist. I'm trying to think of.
So he basically made it
He is most endured idea is the concept of the unconscious mind, which is a reservoir for thoughts, memories, and emotions that lie outside of the awareness of the conscious mind, and also proposed that personality was made up of 3 key elements: the ID, the ego, and the superego.
Interesting. I wonder what I've heard of the first 2, but not the superego. But that's pretty cool.
Superego.
The superego. Yeah, that's really cool stuff. Awesome that he was able to find that.
That
Like,
guy's just
in,
really cocky. That's all that the
yeah,
superego.
that's all it does.
He's a superhero. Hello, I'm superego. I'll save the day.
Yeah, he's like overconfident. like those 2 cops in the star. There goes my hero. We already meant.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what
The
you're
other
talking
guys.
about. Oh, the other guys.
Yeah,
yes.
it was definitely the superego that was in charge of that one.
Yes, for sure. Happy
yeah.
birthday, Sigmund Freud.
Oh yeah. Next up, born in 1915, we got Orson Welles. Orson George or George Wells.
George Orson Welles.
George Orson Welles, yeah. American actor and probably one of the greatest pranksters of all time. Was in Citizen Kane and War of the Worlds.
Yeah, really, really cool stuff.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Orson Welles did that prank where he advertised his book by just reading off the pages, War of the Worlds, on a radio station, and he made people just freak out.
Yeah, yeah, he's the original of fake news. Yeah, it happened with the radio. H.G. Wells' book for his program, Mercy Theater on Air. Orson Welles scared the nation into believing the Earth had been taken over by Martians. Panic ensued as listeners believed the program was actually broadcasting real news bulletins.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh,
what a guy.
That is insane. I mean, because you don't know, because everything is used radio and
Yeah.
There's so much more doubt now in my mind whenever I see news of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, even when I see like a tornado warning or something, I'm like, is it?
Is there really a tornado?
That's what you have to go out and check. It's like,
That's I mean, but I can believe that then it would just be really easy to believe whatever came across because there was no existence of fake news at that point.
oh yeah, I probably would have been gone.
Yeah, you would have hit the underground bunker already.
Oh yeah.
Well, happy birthday, Orson Welles. We do have a winner on that line prize, though.
Oh yeah, we got Lindy Lou over at Lakefront Bar taking home $13. Good job, Lindy Lou.
Yeah, next up in our celebrity birthday list, born in 1931, we got Willie Mays, an American Baseball Hall of Fame center fielder. He was 24-time MLB All-Star, 12-time Golden Glove Award, 660 career home runs, a National League MVP in 1954 and in 65, almost over 10 years separating his 2 MVPs, playing for the San Francisco Giants as well as the New York Mets.
That's crazy.
Yeah, what an accomplished
career.
Oh, what an accomplished career. No wonder he was able to make the American Baseball Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, definitely. But next up on our celebrity birthdays, born in 1961, we have George Clooney, American actor, known for being in the show ER, known for playing as Batman, and being in The Descendants.
Yeah, big-time actor that is always prominent and has just grown in popularity, I feel like, as he's gotten older.
Yeah, he definitely has.
As like Ocean's 11, great, Batman and Robin.
The best one.
Yeah.
The best of the Batman movies.
Definitely an
Let's
interesting
kill the
one.
dinosaurs. The Ice Age.
Who plays
Arnold Schwarzenegger plays as Mr. Freeze.
He plays as Mr. Freeze in that one.
And
I totally
forgot. He only does ice puns the entire movie.
I feel like that's how you gotta do Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, I think my favorite movie of George Clooney is gonna have to be Oh Brother Where Art Thou.
Oh, I don't know if I've seen that.
Oh, it's actually like a retelling of like the Odyssey, but it's done in like a very like different way.
That's super interesting. He also voice acted in the South Park movie.
Interesting.
Fun fact there.
Oh yeah, we do have a large M winner with Joe over at Cabroni's Pizza CR Billiards, taking home $13, and we got another one with Dino 5577 over at Shady's Real Side in Rice, taking home $19 on that coverall prize. Good job to all of our players in that game number 9 as we're getting enrolled into this game number 10.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Okay, I was trying to figure out what George Clooney was in the Spy Kids series, but he's the head of the spy group. Devlin.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, it makes more sense. He only makes a few quick appearances as that character.
Yeah.
But I was very surprised when I saw him on that list. As I was like, I think I would remember George Clooney in Spy Kids. Well, happy birthday, George Clooney. And we got one final celebrity birthday. A player that's right now in the NBA playoffs, born in 1985, Chris Paul, an American basketball point guard, 9-time NBA All-Star, has played for the Pelicans, has also played for the Clippers, played for the Thunder for a little bit, and now has made a stop at the Suns and is looking really, really good as a Sun, as a Sun player, and maybe even leading them to another championship performance. They didn't win it last time, but
the Suns are ridiculous 2 years in a row. At least.
Yeah, they weren't good before Chris Paul got there. As soon as he got there, it seems like that team is completely turned around, and now they're one of the best teams in the NBA. I think had the best record out of every team in the NBA this season.
Wow. So he's definitely getting credited for that a little, at least a little bit.
Oh, for sure,
Like, people have to be saying he's carrying.
He's one of those players that changes a culture of a team and how he plays, because he's so good at distributing the basketball to all of his different players. That's his biggest talent. He's not an elite scorer. He's not an elite rebounder. He's a very good defensive player, and he's super, super smart. He scores the open shots that he gets, and he also is one of the best passers in the entire game, if not considered the best passer at the point guard position today.
Dang.
Yeah. So happy birthday, Chris Paul. A very, very long, successful NBA career. And but our NBA season for our Timberwolves is done, which is not our favorite thing to say. They did have a really good season, though, finishing the season 46-36. And we're looking forward to see who they pick in the NBA playoffs. I mean, in the NBA draft. But in the NBA playoffs, we could check in on some of the games that are happening today and tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Today, it looks like we're going to be pardon me, the Miami Heat are going to be facing the 76ers today at 7. It's going to be game 6 for you guys. They Miami leads currently 2-0 in the series.
So do you think that Miami gets another win, or the 76ers finally get James Harden? Joel Embiid's been injured, but I don't know if he's supposed to be coming back in this game. But do you think there's any shot that the 76ers are able to make this a 2-1 series?
Philadelphia? No, the Heat's taking it.
Heat's taking it, getting 3 wins in today. Suns Mavericks are also playing at 8:30 today, right after that game. And right now, Phoenix leads 2-0 against the Mavericks. And I'm going to do the same prediction basically that you just had with the Heat. And the Suns are going to continue to win and be up 3-0.
I could definitely, I can side with that one because.
The Mavericks have been struggling so far in that series, and it just doesn't look good for them. I'm going to go opposite of you and say the 76ers get the win in Game 3 of at 7 o'clock, just so that we can be a little different.
Yeah. All right. So for tomorrow, we got Game 3 between the Celtics and the Bucks starting at 2:30 for them. Let's see.
Got a prediction? It's right now 1-1 in this series.
I'm taking Bucks.
You're taking Bucks. I'll take Celtics. And now we got Grizzlies, Warriors. They're tied 1-1 in this series.
Warriors.
And you ain't getting me to pick the Grizzlies either. I'm picking Warriors.
I knew exactly what to do the second I saw Grizzlies.
You knew the assignment. You knew the assignment.
Everyone in Minnesota does. Everyone should go to that game just to boo on the Grizzlies. Just no reason.
Get Ja Morant out of there.
Yeah.
We do have a split win between Supergirl at American Legion, Monticello, and over at Comrades Pub. I don't know how I'm saying that wrong, I feel like. But good job to both those winners. Now we're working on a $15 large gem as we got some movies that were released today, all of them being Marvel movies.
Ooh, it actually did today?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. But released in 2011, we got Thor, the first one. The better of the
better of the first two.
Yeah, better of the first two, and then we got Ragnarok, which was
I knocked it out of the park. But I do love Thor. He's one of the best characters that are still existent in the MCU.
Yeah,
right
he
now.
cracks me up.
I can't wait to watch his new movie. But next up in 2016, Captain America: Civil War, one of my favorite of the entire MCU series.
Oh yeah,
basically got an Avengers movie in just an individual Captain America movie.
Oh yeah, it was awesome, especially with everything like with Ant-Man and Spider-Man, you can't have Paul Rudd and like I'll just say it as like Spider-Man as a character is funny.
Yeah,
not just Tom Holland. Spider-Man as a character. So having Ant-Man and them on the same screen, hilarious.
We got Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm just gonna say it all the way. At Lookout Bar and Grill, winning that $15 large M, and now we're working towards that $1,000 jackpot. We'll see if we can give it out. But we do have a movie that was released today.
Oh yeah, today. Released in 2022. We got Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I'm very excited. I think I'm actually going to be going and watching that today.
Yeah, I want to figure out some way to watch it at least at some point this weekend.
I'm going to watch it.
I want to watch it.
I'm sorry.
Whether it's Saturday or Sunday night, I need to watch it. Maybe we talked about hanging out with a friend this weekend. Maybe we'll convince him to come to the movies with us.
Oh yeah, we will.
But we do have a coverall prize winner, $22 going out to Willie over at Knight's Pub and Grub. The final win of these Twins games. And so as it is the final win, we have a player spotlight to go over. Bobbert over at Harbor Bar and Restaurant won the largest jackpot of last weekend of $11,622, and everybody who plays at Harbor Bar and Restaurant supports a really great charity.
Oh, yeah, they support American Legion Post 491 Bayport, whose mission statement is to enhance the well-being of America's veterans, their families, our military, and our communities by our devotion to mutual helpfulness. But you guys are about to be getting enrolled into your first games of Jackpot Hunter, so make sure you guys are getting enrolled, and remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
See ya! Hey guys, and my favorite part of this job is giving out great jackpots to you guys. And over the weekend, I may have not been there to give out those jackpots, but you guys definitely did some good work as we gave out 14 jackpots last weekend, which gave our jackpot total for this season 11 418, and 29 jackpots were given out in total last week.
Oh yeah, we had a crazy Friday starting off our weekend with D. Elbowman over at American Legion Forest Lake, who was able to take home $1,732. Next up, continuing on with our Friday, we had Mad Hatter himself over at MC's Dugout, taking home $876. We also had Fresh Start over at Wild Bill Sports Saloon in Woodbury, taking home $638. Next up, we had everyone's favorite quarterback, Sunshine, over at Blasco's Embassy Bar, taking home $1,487. Continuing on with that Friday and ending it off, we had Soph over at Heartland Country Club A, taking home $1,456 home.
Yeah, what a great Friday. But Saturday was good as well, as Willie over at Hadley Community Center took home $6,727. We also had Brother Nate over at Chart House taking home $854. Also winning on Saturday, we had MB Wins over at Sergeant Pepper's, taking home $839. $991 went out to Donuts Bag over at VFW Crystal. P&J over at Broadway Pizza Blaine took home the final jackpot on Saturday of $1,444.
Oh yeah, but starting off our Sunday, we had Tab over at VFW Spring Lake Park, able to take home $695 home. Next up was Taylor over at Croft Pub and Grub, taking home $725. And actually splitting that up with Brother Nate over at Chart House, also taking home $725.
Nice.
Ending off our Saturday and our very successful weekend, we had Bobbert over at Harbor Barn Restaurant, taking home our largest jackpot of the weekend, taking home a whopping $11,622 home.
Well, those are some really, really great prizes.
Oh, yeah. So just remember that when you guys are playing Pilot games, your community wins.
Hey guys, and we love Twins Bingo. That runs from 12 to 1 every single day. It's a super fun game. You also earn points while you're playing that game towards the Twiking Zone.
Oh yeah, and these standings have been crazy. In 10th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 94,000 points. 9th place, we got Bryce over at Atomic Star Tavern with 95,000 points. 8th place, we got Pooba over at Brian's Bar and Grill with 99,000 points. In 7th place is Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's with 117,000 points. In 6th place, we got Yo-Yo over at Riverside Store and Tavern with 119,000 points. 5th place is Bobo over at Corner Bar and Goodie with 124,000 points. 4th place is GTZ over at Sal's Bar and Grill with 130,000 points. With 148,000 points, in 3rd place is Sinbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven. 2nd place is Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 152,000 points. And in 1st place is Scrub Eye over at American Legion Fridley with 205,000 points.
Well, good job to all of those players killing it. Let's get straight into these location standings. In 10th place, in the Twiking Zone, we got Main Street Pub in Kimball with 155,000 points. With 158,000 points in 9th place, we got Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. 8th place is VFW Blaine with 171,000 points. With 223,000 points in 7th place, we got Our Place on 3rd in Faribault. 6th place is Steve O's in Crystal with 232,000 points. With 267,000 points in 5th place, we got Corner Bar in Goodhue. 4th place is Eagles Rochester with 273,000 points. With 317,000 points. Yeah, getting that 300,000 point cup started off right. In 3rd place, we got American Legion Fridley. And as quickly as it starts, it ends. Because in 2nd place, we get into the 400,000 point club with 411,000 points. We got Corky's Bar South Haven. And the next location, the number 1 location, you skip over the 500,000 point club and go straight into the 600,000 point club. Because with 677,000 points, in 1st place is VFW Spring Lake Park.
Oh yeah, and if you want to earn points in these crazy standings, make sure you guys are coming out for Twins Bingo from 12 to 1. Hey guys, we have 2 PGL nights a week with MegaSota game night on Tuesday and Wild Wednesday on Wednesday, and you guys take home a ton of cash and PGL points on those nights.
Oh yeah, and those players that have been earning points all season long. In 10th place, we got Big Pimpin' over at the Alibi Gilbert, the only player outside the 1 million point club with 978,000 points. With 1,029,000 points in 9th place, we got Nixon at VFW Roseville. 8th place is Ted over at the Sunshine Depot with 1,041,000 points. With 1,085,000 points in 7th place, we got a big-time player, Sarah Honey at VFW Austin. 6th place is Reyes22 over at American Legion Morristown with 1,088,000 points. With 1,142,000 points in 5th place, we got Brizo over at the Underground Bar and Grill. 4th place is Forget You D at Eagles Austin with 1,278,000 points. With 1,682,000 points in 3rd place, we got Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon. 2nd place is Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 1,731,000 points. And then the number 1 player who is closing in on the 2 million point club with 1,929,000 points. It's Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post.
Oh yeah, good job to all of our players in those standings, but on to the locations that they're playing at. In 10th place, we got Neighbors Pub Dover with 3,556,000 points. With 3,683,000 points. In 9th place is Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. In 8th place, we got Poppers in Virginia with 3,702,000 points. In 7th place is VFW Northfield with 3,901,000 points. In 6th place, we got Leo Sports Bar in Mazeppa with 3,935,000 points, just shy of the 4 million point club. In 5th place, starting off that 4 million point club, is Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 4,334,000 points. With 4,645,000 points, in 4th place is American Legion Cleveland. In 3rd place, we got Neeson's Gaylord with 4,842,000 points. And next up, kicking off our 5 million point club, it's 2nd place Billy's Rockford with 5,795,000 points.
Yeah, super crazy stuff.
Oh, yeah, but kicking off our 6 million point club, we got 1st place, Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake with the commanding lead with 6,154,000 points.
Yeah, what a great point total for that location. Absolutely killing it so far in this season. And you guys can be out there killing it during our PGL nights. All you guys got to do is come out Tuesday at 6:40 every single Tuesday, and Wednesday. That runs from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. Make sure you're signed up at pgl.world before you come out here and play so you can earn some points and maybe get into one of these great top 10s.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
Hey guys, going from 4 to 6, you guys can earn points playing the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter, and these standings have been crazy.
Oh yeah, love those 23 games. And in 10th place in our player standings, we have Duh over at VFW Coon Rapids, taking home 40,000 points so far this season. With 46,000 points in 9th place, we got Crazy Kid over at the Tasty Pizza Hangar, 45. 8th place is Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 52,000 points, the first player in the 50,000 point club. With 57,000 points in 6th place, we got 2A Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar. In 5th place, 2A Girls in 6th place at Jimmy G's Bar with 57,000 points. And a 5th place tie is actually happening with Kimmy at Nisola Legion tied up with Brother Nat at the Chart House. They both have 59,000 points. In 4th place, we got Kev over at the Deer Stand with 61,000 points. With 83,000 points in 3rd place, we got Not Lucky at American Legion Fridley. 2nd place is Bowl at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 115,000 points. And then that number 1 player that is always dominating these Jackpot Hunter games, it's Bobo at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 141,000 points.
Oh yeah, good job to all those players in those standings. But on to the locations they're playing at. In 10th place, we got Riverboat Depot and Sartell with 73,000 points. In 9th place is American Legion Fridley with 78,000 points. Shortly ahead with 80,000 points in 8th place is Shady's Railside and Rice. With 83,000 points in 7th place is Billy's Rockford. In 6th place is Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd with 85,000 points. Shortly ahead in 5th place is Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in Hilltop with 86,000 points. Kicking off our 100,000 point club in 4th place is Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 107,000 points. In 3rd place is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 169,000 points. And in 2nd place is VFW Spring Lake Park with 188,000 points. And with the commanding lead in 1st place, holding on to their 1st place spot for a while now, we got Corner Bar and Goodhue with 371,000 points.
Well, what crazy point totals that have already been accumulated in this season. We're trying to set records in this season. Location-wise, we've already set record for the 1st place spot, and it just keeps on growing. So make sure you guys are coming out for those 23 games of Jackpot Hunter that run from 4 all the way till 6.